Hello everybody, have a great night. I'm Nhung. Then I'm talking about the day of death. This is my homework. And talk about three times. Yeah, the first. Let's start. The day of death. I arrived in Guatemala on the day of the death, November 1st. I'm curious about the holiday, so I go to the cemetery to see what's happening. What I find is quite interesting. The atmosphere is like a party. There are people everywhere. Families are sitting around the graves of their dead ancestor. They clean the graves and add fresh flowers. I'm talking about the cemetery and admire the beauty of all the colorful flowers. There is also in the sky because many kids are flying kites. Some fairies are had a picnic next to graves. They eat, drink, and chat together. Chat together. People laugh and smile. In the United States, cemeteries are always somber. Never, we sadly never have festival or party next to graves. We don't laugh and play music, or fly kites in cemetery either. I find that I prefer the Guatemala abroad. I like the way they remember and celebrate those who have passed away. Um, I like that they acknowledge that instead of denying it the way Americans do. I like that. I like that they eat life as well as death in their and in their cemetery. What tomorrow calls the day of the dead, but it's also a day to breathe in life. Um, the second, loud, say louder, okay? Day of the dead. I arrived in Guatemala on the day of the dead, November 1st. I'm curious about this holiday, so I go to the cemetery and to see what's happening. What I find is quite interesting. The atmosphere is like a party, There are, there are people everywhere. Families are sitting around and the graves of their dead ancestors. They clean the grave, and add fresh flower. Fresh flower. I walk through the cemetery and admire the beauty of all the colorful flowers. There is also in the there is also color in the sky because many kids are flying kites. Some families have a picnic next to grave. We don't they eat, drink, and chat together. People laugh and smile. In the United States, cemeteries are always somber. We certainly never have festival or party next to graves. We don't laugh or play music or fly kite. Fly kite is in a cemetery either. I find that I prefer words tomorrow abroad. I like the way they remember and celebrate those who have passed away. Passed away. I like that they acknowledge that instead of denying it the way Americans do. I like that they in life as well as that in the cemetery. What tomorrow call it day of death, but it's also a day to appreciate life. Finally, um, I'm talk emotion of the letter. Yeah, let's start. Mm, the day of the death. I arrive in tomorrow on the day of the death, November 1st. I'm curious about this holiday, so I go to the cemetery to see what's happening. What I find is quite interesting. The atmosphere is like a party. There are people everywhere. Families are sitting around the grave and their dead ancestors. They green the grave and add fresh flower. I'm talk through the cemetery and admire the beauty of all the colorful flowers. There is also the sky, because many kids flying kites. Some families are having a picnic next to grave. They eat, drink, and chat together. People laugh and smile. In the United States, cemeteries are always somber. I like the way we suddenly have we suddenly never have festival or party next to grave. We don't laugh, we don't laugh, and play music and fly kites in cemetery. I find that I prefer the was tomorrow abroad. I like the way they remember and celebrate those who have passed away. I like that they acknowledge death instead of denying it the way Americans do. I like that they're in life and well as death in the cemetery was tomorrow call it the day of the dead, but it's also a day to appreciate life. I'm finished. Thank you for listening to me. I hope um, your I hope you're a comment with me. Thank you. Good night.